And it goes like fast, it has sirens will go red, blue, red, blue. Luckily I got backup. Excuse me, Mr. Officer, could you arrest me? I want to get out of the school.
Mum and Dad are paramedics.
They drive the wee-wee bus. The wee-wee bus is the ambulance.
Mum is the local commander for the State Emergency Service.
My dad works in the RFS. He fights fires.
My mum is a SES local commander.
My dad, policeman. He has to arrest people and give people tickets. Police work.
My dad is the first responder. He works for the RFS, and this is Smokey the koala, and he's used for, in the fire truck, there's lots of him, and he's used for the kids if they feel scared.
My dad's a police officer. Yeah, he has a police hat and we sometimes go to the police station and put it on.
There was one time that there was a big rain event happening and Mum had to rush off to do a flood rescue and then came back and she was still in her wetsuit and then had to go out and chainsaw a tree in her wetsuit and then came back and just walked into the unit with her chainsaw chaps and her wetsuit still on.
And I used to have this big fire truck, like a toy one, and I used to sit on it and then roll up and down the hallway, pretending to put out fires.
That time back at Mafara where this guy, and I think he was a 4, and he like drifted down the street and it was going really fast over the speed limit. Then Dad hopped in his police car and then went to that person and gave him a ticket.
Well, one time my dad told me to fill up the fire hose, and I was standing in the fire truck and I told him to stop filling up the hose, and he didn't stop. He kept going and I got all wet.
Well, I've rolled my ankle at school and the teachers didn't really think anything of it, but like it was hurting all day, so they sent me home. And I got home and showed Mum and Dad and they're like, oh, it just looks like a bit of a sprain, like just swollen, a bruise and stuff. And then so they just left it for a bit, and then 3 weeks later I'm like, Mum, it still hurts. And she's like, well, maybe we'll take you to the doctors. And it turns out I got an x-ray and it was fractured and I'd been walking on it for 3 weeks.
Depending on the situations, so sometimes she's very happy, like she's supported the community, so she's feeling very relieved. And other times she doesn't tell us much, which then we kind of figure that it either didn't go that well or she just doesn't want to tell us.
Tired.
My parents come home and they're tired, so they go to bed and they always tell us about what jobs they did and how many they did, and yeah.
Tired. Mum gets angry a lot.
I'm tired.
It depends how it went. If it's like a flood rescue and she did really well, she's super excited to tell us and we're super excited to listen. But you know, the other side of that, she sort of doesn't tell us all of it, trying to like protect us from all of that sort of stuff.
Tired, wants to sleep, and a coffee, and probably dinner.
I'm happy because I get to see his son. Sleeping. And happy.
We usually always like clean the house and like help around with the chores and everything, so that when they get home they don't have to like do anything or like be stressed about anything.
We leave the house most of the time before night shifts so they can sleep. And yeah, that's all. They kind of just have to put up with this.
Kids.
For her shift, if she's trying to get ready, we kind of just give her space to get all her stuff ready. And then during, we just try not to like talk to her that much because she's probably trying to get everything done. And then afterwards, when she gets home, we help her with like unpacking all her equipment and stuff and washing everything.
Just give him lots of hugs and kisses.
Not really that much, really.
So we have for dinner pizza, massage my dada's back, kiss dada's cheek.
Before we give her space to get ready, during, obviously, like, we don't like try to call her. She just like gets through the job, and after we try to help her out as much as we can.
I talked to him how he did about work.
I feel really proud of her. She's helping the community, and then like helping people that might not be able to help themselves in that moment.
Scared.
I feel alright. I feel good because I know that they're helping people that need help.
Very proud of her. She's very strong and she always just does her best to complete any job.
Scared because it's very dangerous.
Good because he's protecting the town.
I think it's good that they can do that and help people. If your ankle's sore, make sure you get it checked out.
Just like be calm when, you know, they're like, maybe they're a bit tired and all they want to do is sleep. Just help around the house and just help them feel better.
Cherish them, like cherish the time you have with them, because if you don't, like if they go out on jobs or anything like that, you might not be able to see them.
Look up to them and just love them as much as you can.
I know that literally everyone's eyes are on me and I cannot do anything bad, but then I'll always be safe.
No, because it's really cool how they can help people and they can bring home the stories of what they've done.
Probably if she has to go to some flood rescues, that can turn into not very good, like, situations.
Yeah, the danger.
The Tathra bushfires.
Her going away, not being able to see her. I think it's really good. She's leading by example. She's showing all of us that giving back to the community is a good thing to do.
Knowing that we don't have to go to hospital a lot, they can just like help us at home and stuff.
Just seeing her support the community, and she gets to do a lot of cool things.
He hops in the police car and he gets the bad guys and put them in jail.
Going to the fire shed because they always have poppers and cakes and like stuff that people have dropped off for them.
Helps the community.
I think having the connections around the community, that's really cool to just walk around and see people you know.
The best thing is probably that, like, if we're at home and we get hurt, they'll know what to do. If we need like medical help, they can just be like, okay, you don't have to go or you do have to go.
Because if a bad guy's trying to sneak in our house, they won't come in. Because we live in a police station. Good because he's protecting the town. And my job's going to be nothing. Yeah, I'm going to stay home, like when I marry.
Probably not. I've had my heart set out on being a vet for like a lot of years now.
Well, I actually already am a first responder, so I'm also part of the State Emergency Service. When I saw Mum join and all the things that she was being able to do, that I got really like excited about that kind of thing, so I decided to join up.
Yes, I wanted to be a paramedic when I was older because it just sounds really fun and you can tell like your kids and all that, like what jobs you've done and all that.
I really enjoy being in the SES. It gives you a lot of experiences, you learn a lot of stuff by all the courses that they do, and yeah, really, it's worth it.
A firefighter. Because I think they're cool.
No, because it's very scary.
Nah, I want to be a farmer.
My brother's gonna be a police.
I'm happy because he's my favourite dad.
Thanks for leaving me on a broken ankle, and I'm glad that you can help others. Yeah.
I'm really happy that one of them is always at home. They can always do something for us. Like if we need to be picked up, they'll pick us up and everything like that. And so I'm really privileged to have that.
Thank you for supporting the community, and thank you for making me join.
Thank you for helping people that wouldn't be able to help themselves in that moment.
Thank you.
I love you and just be safe.
That I love him.